Namaste and welcome to the Banking Bus. I'm Nikesh Khatri. Today we invited a guest in this episode of Banking Bus from Malaysia. A guest from Malaysia and founder and CEO of Neurogine company. Neurogine means a fintech company which is based on Malaysia, and it is a innovation. And Neurogine wants to innovation and want to work with blockchain, digital banking, fintech, tokenization and API technology. And right now Neurogine is operating their business in 21 countries in all over the world. Let's welcome to Mr. Owen Chen, CEO and founder of Neurogine at Banking Boss. Welcome to the Banking Boss.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you visited first time in Nepal.
First time Nepal.
Yeah, and you attained a fourth banking discourse also.
Yes.
At first, how it was?
Well, it impressed me. This event, you can gather a lot of good speakers and good contributors and get a lot of attention from many banks. That's really impressed me that your event can pull the right crowd to for national banking discourse.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for that. And you are a founder and CEO of Neurogine.
Yes.
I already said Neurogine is a fintech company which wants to innovate in tokenization, blockchain, AI and API technologies. At first, I want to ask to you, banking has always adapted to new technologies, right? Why is the current shift to AI and digital payments a much bigger deal than past changes?
Well, today, banking has a new challenger or new pusher, which is fintech. So you can see many fintech like e-seva and many other things coming up to try to deliver to the customer to be more competitive, to be more user friendly. So banking has to step up when we have non-banking fintech players coming into the markets. So if the consumer thinks that it can serve them better and happier and cheaper, then it could actually user will swing to those fintech companies that serve them better. So that's why banking have to continue to innovate. They cannot be the last time how banking works. Banking today need to be more adaptive towards their customers.
If you have to compare Nepali and Malaysian market in the banking sector, what is the difference between Malaysian and Nepal's banking sector and fintech innovation?
Well, first of all, we always been technologies ahead in South Asia. The difference is that Malaysia have gone out of Malaysia, no longer just serving the Malaysia.
Out of Malaysia.
So many of us are going out to compete many competitor, and along the way we learn from the competitors. So I think the difference is Nepal need more exposure. With that, they can equally more competitive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In this race of fintech and innovation, over the next decade, what do you think who will win in next decade? Consumer, bank, fintech companies or big tech firms?
This is very subjective. Okay. The most things that we are looking at is how are we going to serve the customer in terms of how to protect them, how to make it more convenient, and how to make them more affordable, and most importantly, how easy to use your service. So if this can be addressed, then you will likely be a winner in the banking sectors. Yeah.
In worldwide, we can see banking sector are investing billions to new technology and innovation. But we can see still frustrate their consumers. What is the reason and why their money goes like waste?
Well, in generally, particularly in South Asia, most of technology companies that we see, they are usually technology brokers. They do not spend or emphasize the R&D of technologies, but they spend money on marketing, consumer behaviors, and marketing's modeling or price modeling, but not in technology investment. So if you continue to become a technology brokers, then you are limited to your cost effectiveness and pricing model to address to be a bit more affordable.
Yeah.
So in order to make sure that can be affordable to make it for your own people, your own customers, you have to start investing in the technologies, not using other people's technologies. Either you work closely with the principal, like Neurogine, then we can actually blend in what we have, then we meet it to your environment. Then we can say is that in certain years, then this technology belongs to you.
Yeah.
So you need to convert this piece to be affordable. So the more dependency, the higher cost to consumer. The less dependency, the lower cost for your consumer.
Okay. You are a CEO and founder of Neurogine company. It works in AI and innovation. Let's imagine if you were a CEO of traditional banking, what are the 3 strategies you adopt or you want to adopt to happy your consumers? What are 3 strategies?
Well, the first thing to the strategy is you try to make sure your own data and your knowledge can be scaled, can be sustained, can be enhanced. So if that data is and turned to informations that can help you make decisions, whether using AI or not using AI, bottom line is you need to use the data to convert or transform in informations that can help to make decisions. So with that, then you can think about how to innovate. So in order to be competitive, to the 3 strategy is, first thing is get your in-house ready. Okay, so you can do partially. You start a little bit more you, a little bit on depending on partnership models. That's the first strategy I will go for.
Okay.
The second strategy is that you need to have a talent retention, talent enhancement program. So in success is based on people. If the peoples are not successful, then the company will not be successful. So talent is not born. Talent have to train, talent have to put resources, training, exposures, and experiments. That is where you emphasize that. Then third, the strategy is that you have to slowly to do marketing to let people to do adoptions.
Okay.
People must understand what you're offering. Is sometimes you're too inclined with technologies. You have a discord in understandings or disconnected to understanding of using these services. So I will emphasize these 3 if I will turn around the banking sectors in Nepal.
Okay. Despite year of innovation and fintech hype, why is spending money across border still such a broken process?
Right. So as I said again, a lot of people spend a lot of money to collect data. All right. But if the data cannot transform you in a knowledge for you to turn to the decisions, then you always been a vicious cycles. You cannot get out of this cycle. You cannot get out in answers.
Okay.
So you need to be patient. You need to be very focused. You need to be very objective where you want to reach. So if you want to fix this, you have to be patient enough and give a very clear objective to making sure this is what you want to reach your goal. So if you keep on changing your goal without giving enough patience to whatever team or whatever strategy they have, then likely you are half cooked. you're half baked.
Yeah.
So you try to avoid that. So that's why you spend things half cooked. Then you're always going to resolve the half cooked and try to reattend the half cooked. Then it take a lot of not justified time investment into what you are doing.
Okay. Looking ahead 2030, right? What is the biggest changes is coming in payment system in future?
I see in payments has been gone very matured. Last time we only have check and cash, fixed deposit and saving account. Then you came in with the Visa, MasterCard and Amex check, draft check. So then you're going to bank guarantees, and then you go to shift code and so on and so on. So those are really available. Then now we have e-wallet. We have so many type of QR codes from various countries, from China, from all countries have own QR codes. So in terms of making payments, it's very mature today. So what usually this kind of services, they are very silo. They don't actually integrate to each other. So now we say it's a national QR codes that can go cross-border.
Okay. And what do you think in near future, our traditional payment companies which are bigger right now, they are disappearing?
I will emphasize, once you have a very mature payment system, the next thing is how secure is your QR code payments?
Okay.
How secure is your money transfer using your mobile banking or internet banking? So now you have a lot of frauds growing today. The frauds is coming because it's going to internet, and your users could be blindly, without understanding, assuming that it is protected by the bank. Now, if the banks is not emphasizing in the security to uplift or upgrade or enhance your existing securities, you are just catching up, and what you have ISO 1, so that is pretty much a very expensive approach. So I suggest that you have to make sure this transaction that you're doing today, you can implement a higher standard of securities, and quantum break are coming. Quantum breaks are using quantum computing. It's going to come within 3 years or earlier. So quantum break can break any cryptography security today in between a minute. So don't worry about talking about QR code. Talk even that to me is even simpler than the cryptographics in Bitcoins or the current soft token you have. So this is where you have to look at it and see how to protect your consumer in the bank.
Okay. Let's focus on AI. You are working on AI also.
Yes.
By Neurogine. Right now, we are seeing AI is bringing revolution in our entire industry, including banking, fintech, right? In future, AI will reshaping banking sector, and how it will.
Okay, let's learn from the big countries like China and Russia. Okay, and Europe starts to understand that they have to be independent. So if you share your data, by sharing data means you are actually contributing the intelligence of the data given to such company. For example, you're using Facebook. So the more using of your Facebook, you are in Nepal using Facebook, then Facebook will become stronger because I understand you more.
Yeah.
So you are actually contributing Facebook to be more intelligent. So if you want to retain your intelligence, just like your chef, you want your secret recipe between your family or your company, then these recipes has to be intact. Similar to the data or the knowledge that you gained of your consumer or your accounts. So if you can retain these informations in your house, then your competitiveness will be very unique. You know exactly your localization requirements rather than you are freely give away your localization knowledge to outside, for example, like Facebook. So it's easy to say, but you need to emphasize your informations, whether you want to train here or you want to let people train your data. So a lot of people as a user AI just a use, but you don't know that this train actually go out of your country unknowingly. So the first thing is you making sure your data being trained locally is locally like China and Russia. It's not go outside. Yeah.
Okay, we're using AI to secure our data, and our banks are also using AI to secure their data. But another side, the hackers are using AI. They want to crack, they want to hack the data of banks. Who will win this race? Companies or hacker?
Well, hackers always take advantage of few sectors. Either your securities layers are not ready, or the consumer or the account holders lack of knowledge of this got into scam, for example. So if this data will not leak out to publicly, then the scammer or the fraud hardly can be occur. There cannot be what you think in your mind unless you tell what your mind is thinking. In the internet, in your WhatsApp, in your Telegram, in your Facebook, whichever way, people will understand your behavior by you sharing your behavior. So if this information can be recycled locally and protected, then hacker have less information about you. That's step one. Step two, in terms of fraud, it just don't happen this way, right? So fraud today are 24/7. They don't care holiday or public holidays or working days, or you're sleeping or not sleeping. They come anytime. So fraud today with internet speed is tremendous fast, because the data you share. So when you have this kind of behavior, then AI helps a lot. AI, you can use rule-based. If then now is for to do loop to do this kind of prevention of fraud. So AI helps by understanding in the 5 circle. Step one, you collecting the data of your criteria, and the second thing you have to analyze the patterns or the behavior of how this hack is coming. Then you have to do the align the content of how the hack. Then you have to teach, when this hack comes in, you teach them what should you do. And then after that, you adapt, you refine it, and then as when new fraud comes in, it quickly learns. So AI is actually adaptive learning. It's not the if then else fixed rules to do. That is too slow from people are using AI to attack you. So when you know the patterns, you know the behavior. For example, I always know that you receive your salary on the 28th, you pay your rental on the 1st. You are doing your rental payment in Kathmandu. Then this is your behavior of you. But you can be suddenly, purpose is rental, but you pay rental in Bangkok. So the behavior is called abnormal.
AI can detect.
So you detect the patterns have changed. So now you have to learn this pattern. Is this guy will move to Bangkok? Or you so happen to go on holiday? So when the adaptive learning, you try to understand you, then they prevent the attack or abnormal attack from another AI side. So as I said again, it's not about, if AI based on documentation, too slow. You can't base on documentations. It has to be go by the patterns, the behavior, and then you have to do the adaptive learning to actually fit into your AI to protect this transaction.
It means AI can help to analyze the trend and habit of consumer, and it helps to protect their consumer, right?
Yes, AI itself is only it giving a knowledge for you to convert in the very fast speed using a GPU to computations. That's AI. But you must know the speed is coming. Quantum computation is faster than what you see in GPU, right? So speeds cost matter, but speeds depends on energy, right? Infrastructure and applications. So yes, AI is one piece, but the other piece also when it comes in is where you need a higher powerful than GPU, which is quantum computing infrastructures. That will come in the next few years. All right, but right now AI is the fastest ever in the technology histories
Okay.
that that can prevent you from getting scam or fraud.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about the job? Is AI taking over the banker's job massively or not?
Well, I can give my experience. AI actually create more job for us. I would say those people who don't adopt AI, they will be replaced. Those people to adopt AI, use AI, understand AI, those will create more jobs. So I just give an example. I have a friend is a carpenter.
Okay.
He's always a carpenter. He rely on people to get custom for him. So once it's come with AI, this AI become an interior design and facing the customer. So he upskill himself instead of he replaced by other AI. So he upskill himself become using AI to be more value to his end customer. So he can use his carpenter knowledge, use AI as a tool to actually to give a faster feedback a customer needs. So this AI work the same way in the bank. If an AI, this bankers using without AI, and this banker can become more closer to the customers.
Okay.
So as I say, it is if you're using AI, then you spend less time searching and more time serving customers. Just like how the carpenter story I just shared.
Okay. Which means AI can affect job holders of banking sector or entire corporate industry.
Those bankers do not adopt AI, they will be replaced. Those
Okay.
people that adopt AI, they won't replace. Same guy, same person, okay, in the bank. But if these persons do not adopt to the AI, then this person will be replaced
Okay.
by another person who knows how to use AI
Which means
tools.
if you can't use AI, you are going to replace,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now let's focused about tokenization. Your company Neurogine is still promoting or massively promoting tokenization to the world. At first, what is the tokenization?
Tokenization is where you protect the transactions.
Protect the
Protect the
transaction.
transactions.
Okay.
So the tokenization usually is very unique to its own entity. But tokenization today is had to be cross entity. So tokenization is part of it. Now tokenizations on the soft tokens and tokenizations on bit FIDO2 standard, FIDO2, then that the standard you can achieve to have towards quantum proof break.
Okay.
So you actually are gearing yourself this token of where you see what you sign. Previously, token you see is not what you sign because they are behaving two different paths. So now you merge it to either FIDO2 tokenization with FIDO2 standard. Then you actually putting in this whole content, you see what you sign. And when you see what you sign with FIDO2 standard tokenization, it's actually embedded into the OS and the hardware. And we call it platform attestations. That's a network that connected to Google and connected to iOS. So you have a network whole thing to protect it. So therefore, the tokenization is a higher standard. Now, tokenization on the old days is very expensive.
Very expensive.
Yes.
Why?
Because they want to price it expensive because they think that technologies will worth this much. The original point of view is we own this technology, we develop our own technology, and it will certify under FIDO Alliance. We are the two companies in Malaysia is FIDO Alliance.
Okay.
Out of 600 IT companies in Malaysia, we are the only two. How we come in is we are making sure it's affordable. So normally the tokenizations that implement many banks in Malaysia are meant for high net worth accounts.
Okay.
So they can't protect those lower accounts because each token is too expensive.
Okay.
So in order
In
for
6,000 IT company or fintech company, just only two companies are
600 plus,
600
right?
plus companies, just only two companies are investing or promoting tokenization in Malaysia, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So
It means every people or every company can't afford the tokenization technology.
yeah, if it's working with Neurogine, we can make it very affordable. And the other tokenization that we see in the market, they are more the cloud-based model, and they always want the bank to depend on the cloud. So that we call it a vendor lock-in.
Okay.
The way we implement with the banks, we don't think this is sustainable. So we actually do the whole engine reside in the bank data centers. So that tokenization, first of all, they're truly going to make it and protect themselves, and it won't be a vendor lock-in, right?
Is it a more safer or more secure than other technology?
In FIDO2 standard,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Today, FIDO2 standard is been proven. By Visa using tokenization, Mastercard using tokenizations,
Okay.
and Cloudflare using tokenization today. We have Google using tokenization, and of course Microsoft are using tokenization. These are the giant companies. So the question is that how are we going to be competitive with giant, making sure this engine is reside here. So this is where we are working with many banks in making sure the engine reside in your data centers.
Okay. Bank like country from Nepal, can they afford easily tokenization technology or not?
Yeah, we have customer from Indonesia, in Myanmar. There's a big countries.
Okay.
Of course, can be affordable. But if you implement how my peers, industry players, there are two things that I don't see fair to the bank is vendor lock-in method and the cloud-based method.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now looking at South Asia, including Nepal, what is the biggest financial opportunity that banks and policymakers are completely missing?
I guess the way I observe first time coming to Nepal,
Okay.
I think first thing first to have a shield to protect your mobile apps, mobile applications, your banking data and knowledge. So I will say is that this is the thing is lacking tremendously. So I think this opportunity is huge. Nepal Central Bank or Nepal banks have the obligations to protect every account in Nepal. So how they're going to make sure that? So the answer is they have to start implementing tokenization with FIDO2 standards. I think that is the first step before diving into AI.
Okay. Can like a issuer type of company which are focused on mobile wallet, they also can use tokenization to secure their system or not?
Yeah. So the way we implement are very effective, and we took the entire SDK and API, and it's just insert to the mobile apps without asking the user to install a new apps. So the user can enjoy the tokenization from the bank by just updating the mobile banking apps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nepal is rapidly digitized payment system, right? In last decade, especially with mobile wallets and QR payments.
Right.
What do you think? Is this transformation is so fast or it is moving slowly till now?
The way I see is, well, you are definitely is one of the upcoming to implement e-wallets or mobile bankings in Nepal. That's a big step for Nepal. But the next step, when you reach this, you have to constantly to look into how to make it more affordable, how to make it more friendly, how to make it more protections.
Yeah, secure.
From security's point of view for your mobile apps. So I think that's the three things you should look into once you establish mobile bankings, e-wallets, digitization and payment. Yeah.
Okay, we're in last. Neurogine is promoting like a technology soft POS, right? How can this technology reshape merchant acceptance in country like Nepal?
Right. So there are two ways of looking of soft post. Soft post is actually using open mobile phones to become a payment receiver. Okay, so you can use your private mobile phones and receive payments from your customers, whether it's a plumber or whether it's a restaurant person. And the question is, people will feel not secure by using your own private mobile phones. That is where Neurogine came out with using a mobile terminal. Looks like a mobile terminal like you see it in the restaurant, that you can enjoy the open standard. Means the previously payment terminals are fixed. You cannot install any other things but just payments. So open standard means you can make payments and then can same terminal you can put in point of sales, or same terminals can be put in vending machines, or same terminals to become your logistic bus ticket, same, or ticket concert or football stadium concert.
Okay.
So you can make applications and the payments combined in one device. That's the soft post. Now soft post, another what we have done, with our first one in Malaysia, where rather than you need hardware. So now the consumer can go to e-commerce on his mobile phones, take his own card, tap to his own phone to make payment via the e-commerce. The information will now leave your phone or now put details in the e-commerce. So soft post has many varieties. One using hardware based on the merchant side. The other way is no hardware based, bring the payments towards the consumer, not consumer to the merchant machines.
Okay.
So soft posts have these advantages. As compared to conventional, not to say it's, China. China is going for no terminals, which can be implemented in Nepal using soft posts, where you bring the soft post to the consumer,
Okay.
use their own private phone, tap to using own cards to make payments to the merchants. So that direction is very fit if you want to go direction like China, because all are going to mobile. You hardly see China using terminals at the restaurant side. So all they order from the restaurant and pay, where you bring this soft post to their mobile phones.
In the era of QR code, like this technology soft post will sustain.
Yeah, soft post can support many payment types, whether it's QR codes,
Okay.
whether it's NFC cards, whether it's your own Google Pay, Apple Pay inside.
Okay,
You actually can pull that
It
information.
means you build entire system, not just only
Yeah,
payment system.
we are really consolidated,
Yeah.
integrated in one piece. So what missing coming to Nepal is pick the systems and install in the banking data centers. Then banking take this to the engine, then add it on to their mobile bankings or to their whatever services available
Okay.
in that bank.
Okay. Okay, thank you for your time and thank you for having with us to discuss about digital banking, fintech, and banking of future, AI and tokenization models, and about Neurogine, what Neurogine is doing and what is the aim and goal of Neurogine. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.